Should I start talking now? I'm not sure. Oh no, stuck at 2 out of 2. Come on. Alright, better. Alright, Nikke's 2nd anniversary. I will show you all what to do if you're doing dailies, and then for those of you all who are caught up on the story or who just want to see the event cutscenes, I'll also play through those. I'm going in blind on all of this. I don't know what any of the story stuff is about. If you guys like the video, leave a like. If you guys like a lot, subscribe, and let's try to have some fun with this. Oh, there's a lot of ass and titties in this game, so if you're not comfortable with that, don't watch the game. Don't watch the video, rather. All right.
Goddess of Victory, Nikke.
Event notices. This stuff popped up, but I did not look at any of this. So 2nd anniversary, stuff happens every year, every half year. They do like a big event. For those of you all who know, the character Cinderella is available. For those of you all who don't know or who are new to the game, it's a big deal. And if you're trying to get into the game, this is like the best time to get into the game outside of collaboration events. This is a costume gotcha. I'm sorry, where's my mouse? Give me a second. Let me adjust my mouse so you guys can see what it is I'm looking at. There it is. There's my mouse. Great. Okay. Solo raid, other stuff, CD key redemption portal. Okay, that's it. So this is the costume gacha, this is the event, this is the banner, this is what I've been saving my gems for. For those of you all who are curious about this game's gacha, it's this little currency thing up here. There are gems. I have 30,000 gems. I got 30,000 gems, which is enough for me to make 10 pulls in this game. Okay, I got this by just saving for a month. So you save for a month, and I'm also like ranking high in PvP as well from my server group, so you'll get like about 30k gems. I'd say probably about 25k to 30k gems if you save every month. So if you save for 2 months, you know, you have like around 60k, 50-60k. All right. Recruit is free for once a day because it's the second
I wonder where all those connections we made at the beach will lead to next. It's quite exciting.
Yeah, she's talking. This is the evening, so I will go to my evening deal. Reward for 45 million, 2nd anniversary live stream. Let me open this up. So they're gonna give me 10 little rainbow vouchers. Reward for 45 million downloads worldwide. That's another 10 million, but 10 vouchers. There's a 2nd anniversary update, which is finally here. They say that's another 10 vouchers. I'm so rich right now. This little item is skill reset, so if you want to respec skills on your characters, you can get that. Maintenance gift. They're giving us 300 gems. I'll take that too. In the event shop currency exchange, that was the last event that was active before 2nd anniversary update kicked in. Whatever leftover event currency I had from that event just gets converted into this game's version of money. This thing right here are anniversary passes. These little passes are typically like 20 bucks. If you want them, you can get them. I haven't paid for a pass since I bought an outfit for one of my favorite characters, which is the girl that you saw with the parasol. That version of her is a summer skin. That's not the usual skin that she has. I will send and receive stuff to my friends list, and I'm already doing dailies, but right now I'm just looking around to see what's available. This stuff is messages. There's nothing new here. I got like a bunch of event stuff. This is like just lore related stuff. I got a bunch of event related flavor text that's stacked up that I haven't looked at. This is the costume gacha. This is for people who really spend money. This is the skin for one of the characters named Scarlet. This is the alternate of the typical Scarlet character. There are 2 Scarlets in the game. There's one that lore-wise is the present time Scarlet, and then there's one that's lore-wise is the Scarlet of the past. All right, and this is the skin for the Scarlet of the past. And like, you gotta pay money to get attempts to roll in this gacha, I think it's like $60 max. Like if your luck is just trash, then you would spend no more than $60 on this gacha. What I'm doing here, they give everybody a free roll.
Don't miss them.
They give everybody a free roll, but you don't have the opportunity to actually roll the skin until I think roll number 4. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then like that's the skin. So yeah, not until you get 4 of these things do you actually get the opportunity to roll for the skin. So if you're a whale or a leviathan or whatever, and that's your thing, go for it. Cash shop, okay, that's all related to dailies. So I guess I'll start, right? So first thing I do is I just come to the outpost defense here in this corner. I grab this stuff. The daily mission wants you to do it twice, so like in another minute I'll go and I'll reclaim it. What I did here was I clicked this wipeout button. You can do this like once a day unless you spend gems to refresh. I don't typically do that, but if you got money like that, then you can have the gems to refresh. This is just the what is this? This is the money shop. This is the money shop. So if you got, they always put up new products and stuff for people that want to pay for it to do. What I just did here is they had some step up package that was available. They gave everybody like a free claim, and then after that you got to pay money to get more claims. I don't do that. I'm free to play, win it when I want to be, right? I'm free to play when I feel like it. So that's it for the cash shop. Then we got the regular in-game shop, which is where you use your in-game currency to grab stuff. By the way, I am completing the dailies as I go, like right this moment. All right, this is just what I do every day. If I'm going at speed, I can get this done in about 20 minutes. Like I can just wipe out all the dailies within 20 minutes. Body label. This body label thing, the currency here is what you get if you pull duplicates when you play in the gacha. So any duplicates that you get, it gives you this, where's my mouse? It gives you this duplicate currency. You spend that currency on these things. Typically, this is the only thing you want. This thing right here is called high quality mode. If you collect 50 of these gold molds, then it just gives you a free opportunity to get a 5-star unit. Now, it's not exactly a 5-star unit, or I'm sorry, it's called an SSR in this game. The SSRs are like the 5 stars or whatever. But as you can see, there's a 61%, it's only a 61% chance to pull these things. Meanwhile, there's like a 39, is it 39%? It's a 39% to pull the SRs. These are like your basic people. Like all your starter characters are sitting up in here. You don't want those, okay? Whereas there's another mode called the, what's it called? It's like the mid-quality mode. It's purple, and it's got an SR on top of it. That one, I'll show it to you right now. That mode, and like we've been complaining about this since launch, but this mode here, the mid-quality mode, the probability info on this one, the SSRs are only 21%, but the SRs are 79%. So we're like, why can't, if the mid-quality mode has a 79% on the SRs, then how come the high-quality modes can't be 79% on the SSRs? And actually, they used to be 60%, but we were like, can you increase the rates? And Shift Up said, sure, we'll increase the rates, and they increased the rate up to 61%. So that's the monkey paw. Back to the shop. I still got some more stuff that I need to buy. This is the arena shop. If you do PvP, you will get PvP currency. This is this thing, the arena exchange voucher. All I buy from this thing are these things, which is called code manual selection box. This little thing will give you these items if you open it. This is what you use to just upgrade character skills. Like characters have little element types. They don't matter as much as you think they do, but they are required to level up character skills. And like every one box will give you the opportunity to pull one copy of these. As you can see here, I got like almost 7,000 of these. So it's like I got plenty of that material to level up any skills, but it's not, it takes time to get to that point where I need to use it to level up skills, but I just keep stocking up because I do so well in PvP. So I grabbed this. This is a new item that they got called the Profile Custom Pack. This is what allows you to, it gives you stickers that you can use to customize your little profile card. I'll show you all what mine looks like in a second, but I buy this.
Does it feel great spending money?
Absolutely not. I hate it. This is I think the latest thing they've tried to do, which I'm not totally happy with. This is called the Manufacturer Arms Furnace. The way this thing works is that characters have gear in the game, and oftentimes you will pull the gear that's of a type that you don't want. Well, what do you do with all that gear that you don't want? Well, the arms, the way this furnace thing works is that you stick in a certain amount of the gear you don't want in exchange for the probability of getting a gear that you do want. I would rather have it be so that I could put in more gear that I don't want, and in exchange I could better pinpoint the stuff that I do want. We'll see if there's ever a change made to that. This is the mileage shop. This is a really important part. So if you're playing in a gacha and your luck is trash, but you've made a whole lot of pulls, if you pull in the general gacha, you'll get these things, silver mileage tickets. Okay, note that I have 192. Okay, if you pull in the special gacha, which is what the character that we're going to be pulling for is going to be in, you'll get these gold mileage tickets. Note that I have 162. All right. If you have 200 of either ticket, you'll be able to pull for certain characters. These characters up here that are worth silver tickets, they rotate on a daily basis, okay? And you can pull like I guess you can pull up to 3 of them every time they show up in the shop, provided you actually have that many tickets. Typically the gold tickets are reserved for whichever like main unit is available in the banner. Okay, so for this one, we got the 2nd anniversary unit who's here available now. So if your luck is just trash in the gacha, but you got 200 of these gold tickets, you can just go here in the shop, buy the character, and you'll be done. That's exactly what I'm gonna do if my luck is trash, because right now I got 162 tickets. I still gotta make about 40 pulls anyway in the special gacha before I can even do this. So we'll see what happens. The next thing, recycling shop. The currency for this thing is the co-op mode. There's a co-op mode that shows up like every, I want to say 2 or 3 weeks. You just participate in the co-op mode and you get these little materials. All you use these materials for is to just get more stuff. This stuff is various character growth materials. I believe that's it. There's also like a little currency here that will give you, like, if you can spend the co-op currency to get like a couple more gems, like a couple hundred more gems, which is always good. But that's it. This is something new. I don't know what this is. Exchange shop. Oh. Okay, so this is something new for this update that I've never seen before. You can exchange extra items that you have for other items. Yeah, as you play this game, you're gonna get these 3 items here. You're gonna get this battle data set, which is typically used for character experience. You're gonna get core dust, which is for character experience, and you're going to get credits, which is used for all kinds of things, including character experience. But as you level up in the game, you're gonna find more of a use for certain currencies than others. Right now, for me, where I am, this currency is the useless. I got a ton of this, and I've been like wondering whether or not Shift Up was gonna let us get rid of it. So I guess this will let me convert it to other stuff. And then this is like this currency is just again, character growth, just different methods of character growth that you can do in the game. And that's it. So I spent probably about 5 times as long in the shop as I would, because normally it would take me less than a minute to run through that shop. The next thing we're gonna check out here is the outpost. Keep in mind, I am going through dailies. All right, and by the time we finish, you'll be able to just collect all the stuff that you need. All right, when I go here, outpost is like your little town thing. There's a lot of fireworks and stuff going on and balloons because it's the 2nd anniversary. If you look here, your little characters that you collect will be walking around the place. That's all you can. As a teacher, I always welcome questions. If there is anything you're curious about, please ask. You can click on one of them and then they'll do the little blurb. That's it. They don't do anything else. These little locations though, depending on what characters you have, if you have the corresponding characters, there'll be some little I guess some little side event that'll pop up. It's just a little conversation thing, just flavor text showing what characters do in the day-to-day lives. Whether or not that stuff that they do is canon or not to the story, some of them are, some of them are not. But the main thing that we're here for is this thing right here called the bulletin board. This is just missions that it's time-based missions. You send your characters out on the missions and they basically go out and they just get resources, and that's all. So I'm going to claim all of these. Okay, and then that's all of the stuff claimed. What is this red cube that's here? Oh, it means it's a package. It means that there's stuff inside of it. Okay. Yeah, so that's it. And then the next thing you do is you click dispatch all. If you did dispatch manually, you click one of these and then you would pick from 3 characters. Okay, and then you send them off on a dispatch, and it would take like an hour or 2 for them to finish, and then they come back, and then that's it. And you can only do a certain number of these a day. But for me, at my level, I can just hit dispatch all. It will send everybody off on their missions, and then that's it. So I'll click dispatch.
Dispatching now.
All right, everybody's off on dispatch. I'm done here. I don't need to come back here. All right, we'll go back to the home screen. All right, what's next? Next, we're gonna take a look at our actual Nikke list, which is like right here. All right, all that's required here is the game wants you to, actually I can show the missions. So right now, we sent social points. That was when we clicked on our friend list. We did the wipeout one time. That was over here, this little thing here where we click this that I explained. I do need to claim this a second time. So that'll clear another mission. All right, claim outpost defense rewards 2 times. We just did that a moment ago. Wipeout, I just explained that. Dispatching 3 times, that's what we did in the outpost. Purchase an item in the common shop 1 time. That's when I explained the shop to you all. The rest of the stuff here, we're gonna do upgrade a Nikke. We're gonna do enhance, well no, not that. We're gonna do enhance equipment 1 time. Advise Nikke 2 times. And yeah, I think that'll be it. It's like, we'll go to our Nikke menu. I got a lot of Nikkes here. And the ones I'm going to work with are just this one right here. Sakura, my favorite character in the game. All you're doing here is that when you have a character, these little 4 squares are gonna be blank. It'll look like that. You click on it, and you can equip some gear onto them. I'm going to put her gear back on. After you equip gear onto the character, you then have the option to upgrade it. You upgrade it, it's going to take whatever basic materials you have here, and then any additional gears that you have here, and you can just slot that in. In order to finish this mission, you just do it 1 at a time, so that it counts as 1 upgrade. So I'm going to click one that counts as an upgrade. I'm going to click another that counts as a 2nd upgrade. I'm going to click it a 3rd time that counts as a 3rd upgrade, and then technically that will fulfill the requirement for your daily. All right, I'm going to go back to the character menu, and actually my main Sakura is right here. This is not how she usually looks. She's the Yakuza wife, but typically this is her usual outfit. This is the pass outfit that I paid $20 for. All right. Now with that said, the next menu we're in the character menu. We're gonna go up here to the advise menu for the characters. I'm gonna click on this. Here is where you do a lot of there's a lot of lore stuff in here. Some of the stuff is flavor text, some of it not flavor text but flavor conversations, but it's all basically Bond stuff. This is like the waifu menu of the game. You see here RAM and REM, there are some collaboration units that the game has had in the past 2 years. The latest collab we had was for Evangelion, I forget how you say it. There was Asuka, but there were also the other 2 characters or 3 characters. I didn't get those. So I also got Misato, and I got Asuka, but Rei was also there. I didn't get Rei. I didn't have the gems for it. And then there was another girl, Mari, which is I guess from the upcoming, it might be out now, the Evangelion movie. There was also Makima and Himeno from Chainsaw Man. There's 2B, A2, and Pascal from Nier Automata. And then Ram and Amelia from ReZero. And I think those are all the collab events we've had so far. What I care about here is that any characters that I gotta work on, I can mark them with a star. So like you can click this little star right here if you need to mark them specifically. So that's what I've done. All I'm gonna do here is you just click on a character, you click on advice for them. You listen to whatever stuff they have to say, and then like you guess the right answer. It's just 1 or 2. It's just 1 of 2 answers. Anchor has a bad habit of tossing starfish around whenever she's in a tough spot. I'm trying to get her to kick the habit, but I'm not sure how to go about it. I'll toss out all the starfish. You can try tossing out all the starfish. How about you try it? Wait, you can't be serious? All right, well, I've picked the wrong answer here. So You actually want me to rummage through a locker for those disgusting starfish? No way, ain't gonna happen. Well, Helm is a character. She's in, her squad is sea-based. They handle aquatic missions, and her little team members have their quirks. And one of the team members is like really loves starfish, but she's like obsessive with them, so she sticks them in her locker and other junk. And Helm can't take that, so she was asking me, the commander, for help on how to deal with it, and I should have said I'll get rid of them because Helm doesn't like touching sea animals. She don't like touching sea creatures. They gross her out. So my answer was to tell her to do it, and that was the wrong answer. So regardless, if you pick the right answer, you get a certain number of love points or affection points, and if you pick the right answer, you get more. If you pick the wrong answer, you get a little less. But that's it. And then the next thing here is we click here, gift. You get a lot of different gifts, like items that you can give your characters. Some of these are specialized for specific character squads. Like this here is the memorial badge. It does, you can give it to anybody, but you get additional points if you give it to the corresponding squad, which Helm is not a part of. I think I've used all of her squad stuff. But then there are also gifts that you can give to characters of a specific category, in which case Pilgrim. Of course, Helm is also not a part of the Pilgrim category, so she can't get that. What I'm going to give her is I'm just going to give her general items. All right, the blue, the purple.
I feel bad accepting it.
And the pink.
You can put donations over there.
And
wait, it's a gift. You shouldn't spend so much on me. But thanks, anyways.
So yeah, I think the mission requires you to do it like 2 or 3 times, and then that's it. Then I gotta just do this same deal for 2 more characters. So just click on one, advise them. I pretty much know what I'm gonna get. Delta's one of many things. Software, I think that she's a good person. All right, great. And then that's my second one, and then I don't like her, so we're gonna Naga. I do like her. What do you think of the new bracelet I bought? See, I haven't gotten this question before. She's got this thing where she doesn't like being told that she looks old. How about this? What a wonderful compliment. All right, I win. All right, that's it. That's it for the mission. Let's go back to the main menu. All right, what's next? I believe that's everything that we can do here on the main menu. From here, we will click this little button here called Arc. This is where all of your competitive stuff kicks in. So this is where you typically are getting all your materials for growing your characters. You got this room here called the simulation room. This is, I think it's called a roguelike, like your roguelike simulator. There are 2 versions of it right now. This red button is like what is it? It's a temporary event where like it's basically for higher level players. So if you click this, there are 18 days left on it. I believe best record is 0. Okay, so I haven't done it. It's like no different from the regular simulation mode, except you can choose what debuffs you're gonna get hit by. You're gonna get hit with. So if you played similar games, then you know what I'm talking about. So I can pick like, you know, just the duration of the task is reduced by 20%, so it cuts the timer down by 20%, that kind of deal. I had it set so it cuts the timer by 30%. It's literally that kind of deal. It's a roguelike deal. So we're gonna go back to the basic mode. Okay, I'm gonna begin simulation. This takes me all of like less than a minute. It takes me less than a minute to do because I've maxed it out, which is why they did like the red button.
It's going to be a bore, isn't it?
Yeah, so for this, like I said, at my level I can just skip all the fights, and I don't need any of these buffs because I have my buff bar is complete. I got all the buffs I'm looking to get right now, so I can just like skip all of these. I don't care about any of this stuff. Now if you're like a new player, you'll have to do all of these fights. Okay, I think there's like, well, when you start off you won't have to do 5 fights, you'll have to do like 3. So like I'll just click through this, skip.
The simulation room feels rather pick me up when the battle is over.
And the last thing is spec or heal. I will heal my characters.
You've made it far enough.
And then
Not looking good.
if my girls are fast, they'll clear this in like 4 seconds. If they're slow, they'll clear it in 6 seconds. All right. So for me, I have the game set to auto, so I'm not doing anything here.
Let me help.
Each character's skills, they have cutscenes that play.
It's showtime with Noir.
And that's an instant kill.
We won. We did it.
Okay, so that took me 3 seconds. That was actually faster than I was expecting it to be. But that's it for that. That's it for this part of the daily. Alright, so when you clear these things, the simulation ends and you get your materials. These are all growth materials that you use for your character. We're gonna end simulation. Typically at the end you can pick a buff that you collected and add that toward the next run, I guess tomorrow. I have all the buffs I'm looking for and they're all the same type of buff, so I don't need to select a buff. I'm totally happy with what I got. I'll just save that and it'll carry over for tomorrow. And then that's it. That's the simulation room. The next thing is Interception. For you guys, your menu won't look like this. Your menu will look like this. Your menu will look like this, and I don't believe these options will be available. The D and the EX, I mean the S and the EX, it'll be D. D will be available for you. This is like your little boss, not boss rush, but boss mode. You fight against the boss. You have 3 attempts a day, and depending on how well you do, you'll get growth materials. And you know, the higher you go, the more growth materials you get. After you finish with level D, then you go to level S where you fight this boss. After level S, you go to level EX where it rotates between 5 bosses a day. Today's boss is the same dude who's on S, so it's a little hard for you all to understand that if you're new. But there are 5 bosses there that rotate every day. Once you get to that, once you get to a point where you're able to beat these guys and you get to a certain level, you can do this next tier here called Anomaly Interception. This one is for your high level players. This one just gives you 5 bosses to choose from. You can pick any boss that you want to take a crack at. I typically fight this guy here, Kraken, because I'm not at a point where I'm able to really beat all of these guys with my team compositions. I gotta actually look at my team compositions. All it is that you click challenge, you go and you pick a team. This is the team that I typically used to fight this guy with, and you start the battle. And again, let me see, does it show? Yeah. Depending on how well you do, these are the rewards that you can get. I only can hit about stage 4 on this boss, so this is the stuff I'm expecting to get. I will skip the fight and just go straight to the end, so you guys sit tight.
I told you justice would prevail.
Alright, so about what I thought it was. Alright, so after you've done your initial attempt, if you want to go in again but you don't want to have to fight through the boss again, you can click this orange button here, which then becomes available, called Quick Battle. It's exactly what you think it is. You click it,
Hot spring time.
it'll just apply the same score that you got last time. Click it again, and that'll be your 3 attempts.
We won. We did it.
Alright, and that's that. And then you're done with your interception, and that's it for that mission for your dailies. The next thing here is the arena. This is PvP.
Let's give a warm welcome to the challenger.
Yeah, okay, there are 2 channels. Is this not open yet still? It's still not open. They've been preparing this for 2 years. You got your rookie arena and your special arena. I think your special arena unlocks after a certain point, maybe, I forget. But the rookie arena, the way the arena works in PvP is very simple. Connecting the system, it's taking a while to connect. There must be a lot of people getting online. Alright, the way this works is that you have 5 attempts to every day. Every day you have 5 attempts. If you have the currency, you can spend this little currency. They like never pass these things out, so it's like, don't worry about it. And it's not a big deal anyway. There is a meta in the PvP, but you'll figure that out as you go. Right now, and if they give you this up here is your team. If you're just starting, it'll be blank, and then these 3 down here are people who are in your server group. They could be people who are in the same server as you, or they could be people who are in other servers that were created at the same time as yours, or around similar times as yours, and they'll throw you all together, and you all just fight each other for a top spot. And it's usually like after about a week, the rankings are totaled, and then like you get rewards based off of however well you did in the season. Okay, so for me, and like again, you do 5 attempts and then that's it. So these are the 5 people that I've fought. Yeah, I lost to him, and then I fought these other 4. So I'm going to, at my level, I can just like fight people. I'm not gonna do too many. The daily mission only requires you to, there's 5 people because there's only 5 people who have decided to fight so far. Like the server just came back online like 30 minutes ago. So I'm just gonna play this person. I have a team, that I've created for the PvP.
Ready?
So that's it. For you guys, all of that will be blank. You'll have to just put together your team yourself. The daily mission requires you to do arena, I think, twice. Okay, so you get into 2 fights, and then technically that will be it, and you've fulfilled the requirement.
Behold my ultimate rage.
Oh, that's a new graphic for the results. I've never seen this before. This stuff up here in the corner. Okay, so they did a little update for that. Let's continue. Okay, and then we do it again, and then after that, I think that'll be it. So like, I think this guy's the only guy that's online right now. So, yeah, he's the only guy online right now. I just fight him twice.
The show and the road.
Alright, I am getting some slowdown because there are a lot of people getting on. It's about the time people get off of work. So a lot of people are updating the game, and they're all logging in at around the same time. The last thing here to check out would be the Tribe Tower. This is one of those deals where you just put in a team that fulfills the requirements, and then you climb the tower, you clear stages. And it's different from other games where like the tower resets and you start back at the bottom. It's just, you just keep going. So there are going to be some periods of time, it could be days or weeks, where you're not really progressing in the tower because you're just not strong enough. It's divided into 4 sections. Well, this is the main one. This main Tribe Tower up here is the one where you can use any team composition you want. The 4 down here are the ones where you have to use specific characters or Nikkes that are part of that faction. And I know for me, I'm at a point in the tower where I can't progress right now.
Show me your potential, mon ami.
Yeah, my units here are not strong enough to clear this level of the tower because of what's in that stage. So I'm not gonna worry about that. You guys won't have to worry about it either. It's just another like battle stage. There's nothing like visually different about it. But with that said, that should be all of our dailies. It's like you need 100 points a day. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 10. So we hit claim all. And let it connect to the system, and hopefully it won't kick me back to the login. 100 points. All right. That's that. You hit claim all. All right, and then that's your daily. Now for me, I can clear this in about 20 minutes. I think for this video, it took about 40 minutes because I went and I explained everything to you all, and that's it. And then for most people, once you finish your dailies, you can leave. You're done, and you don't have to come back to the game until tomorrow. So with that said, I will end. I'll end the video now. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys like this video, leave a like. If you like a lot of videos that I do for my channel, subscribe. And I will hopefully see you all very soon with whatever else I put up. Thank you guys for watching. I think that's it. I'll see you all later.